Welcome to Little Conversations Today. We are very excited to present So Jeff, the next question we wanted to ask is, what suggestions would you bring to any one of your clients or any one of the companies you operate in about adversity? What would you tell them about adversity, and how would you help them overcome adversity and flatten some of the change curves that might occur in personal life and in business life?
Well, first thing I would want to remind everyone of is that if it were not for adversity, we would not be the person we are today. Who amongst us hasn't faced adversity? From the time that we emerged, into this world, we've been facing adversity, and it is every challenge that we have stumbled across that has made us the person that we are today. So when people come to me and they say, life is difficult for me right now, and they're facing adversity, I tell them first and foremost, I want you to embrace it. Because by embracing adversity, you are preparing yourself for the next change that is going to come. And don't let adversity get you down, because it's out there now and it's going to be out there tomorrow. So one of the things that I talk to people about is the importance of positive thinking, and how by changing the way we think, not only will it be a lot easier for us to face adversity on a day-by-day basis, but by changing the way we think, we will actually overcome adversity much quicker than we would if we allowed, as I kind of referred to earlier on, the quagmire of that negativity to suck us in. It's real easy for us to be negative. It's very easy. There are opportunities for us to think about negative stuff that stumble across. We come upon them in virtually every hour, if we really wanted to. You know the person I'm talking about, the one that, no matter how great your day is going to walk into the room, and the first thing he's going to do, or she's going to do, is talk about how Revenue Canada is auditing me again. And oh my goodness, my ex-wife is suing me for more alimony. I can't even afford what I'm supposed to give her, right now. I call them the Debbie Downers of the world. And I just sit back, and it's just like, can you please leave me alone? To be quite honest, I have no problem, when someone comes and they want to talk about their problems and issues. But when I come across someone that all they ever want to talk about are their problems and their issues, I pretty much remove that person from my life as quickly.
It's funny you say that, because once again, Bob has always said in almost every teachings, he says, as you start to operate on a different plane of understanding, people will operate on a certain plane. And as you move your plane up, then they stay on that plane. You find right away that you have less and less in common. And one thing he always says, he says, here's the thing. He goes, I'm not telling you to completely remove them from your life. He says, but go less often and spend less time that you have with them, right? And it's a great saying, because it's true. If that person's creating huge amounts of negativity in your life, and you're trying to stay positive, and you got positive things going on, you naturally just don't want to be around.
Naturally. Well, when all that they're putting into your mind are these negative thoughts, I think you and I have had a conversation, and I know that you understand, the law of attraction, and how, what we focus on, we are going to get in our lives. And sometimes it's a bit of a step for some people to really get their head around it. So I like to break it up, in just a step-by-step process. Yeah, if I want to think about something that is going to, of a negative nature, how am I going to start feeling? This is where you answer, Dan.
If you start thinking of something of a negative nature, your body's going to move into a negative vibration.
Yeah, I'm going to start feeling negative. So our thoughts are going to drive our emotions. Okay, if I think of something that's going to make me upset, I'm going to get upset. And everyone around us when when they're upset, or I use the angry or depressed, or what, any one of these multitude of jealous, or these multitude of negative emotions, they have ways that they cope with that. And the way they cope with that is not by positive actions. It's by doing something that they use as their coping mechanism. So for some of us, drinking is how we cope with negativity. So this person may go and have a few drinks. Or for some people, it is I'm going to light up a cigarette. As soon as I start to feel stressed out and this negative vibe, I'm going to light up a cigarette. And, for others, they're going to play video games. Whatever it is that they do as their coping mechanism, this is the action that they do based on that emotion. So again, coming back to the beginning, our thoughts drive our emotions, and our emotions drive our actions. Clearly, our actions are going to dictate what our results are going to be at the end of it. If I sit on my butt and play video games all day because I'm depressed, at the end of the day, will I have accomplished anything? Again, this is your answer.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, you will have not.
Exactly. That's exactly the answer I was looking for. And thanks for playing. And so I really tell people that your thoughts drive your emotions drive your actions drive your results. So if you're going to think about what is causing you adversity all day long, you know what that's just going to bring to you? More adversity. More adversity. Absolutely.
I answered before you asked me to answer.
I kind of thought that's where we were going. Good boy. Right, nicely done. But no, if you really start breaking it down, our thoughts lead directly to our results. So by changing the way that we think, we change our results. Stop thinking about your adversity. Stop focusing on your adversity. Start focusing on what you can do. These are things you want to call your happy thoughts. And happy thoughts can be anything from, I have people in my class that I said, what is a happy thought for you? And they'll say, the vacation that I'm about to go on. Great. So you know what? Stop focusing on, anything that's standing in your way. Start focusing on how much of a great time you're going to have on that vacation. My happy place is, anytime I want to think about my children. It just puts a smile on my face thinking about my kids. And we all have a happy place. When we allow ourselves to get sucked in to that negativity, whether it's from someone that, is in our life that is creating that negative vibration, or whether it's from somebody who, flips you the bird while you're driving in the car, or cuts you off, you have a choice at that time. Do you want to focus on that negativity? Do you want to focus on what's going on at that time? Or do you want to focus on your happy spot? Put a smile on your face. And when you get to your house that night, and your son or daughter comes up to you and says, hey, Daddy, how are you? I missed you. They want to give you a big hug. Do you want to be the person that says, honey, you know what? Daddy doesn't have time for that right now. I just had some guy that cut me off on the way over here, and I wanted to follow him home, and I wanted to this, and I wanted to that. And then watch your child who just came to you, looking for, just a smile and a pat, leave you with more negativity. Do you want to spread that to your family? Do you want to spread that to your loved ones? Or do you want to say, yeah, baby, and give her a big hug and say, how are you today? And how was your day? Because you know what? I'm not letting this negativity, suck me. And so when it comes to dealing with adversity, focus on the positive in your life, because if you focus on the positive, more positive will come. The adversity will disappear. Embrace the adversity as an opportunity for growth, and you'll be just fine.